Have you ever felt like a fraud, as if someday someone will uncover your secret that you're not as competent as they think you are? Let's pause for a moment and delve into this feeling, a subtle yet powerful force known as imposter syndrome. It's a psychological phenomenon where individuals doubt their accomplishments and have an internalized fear of being exposed as a fraud. It's not a rare condition, but rather it's a widespread feeling that many people, especially women, experience across all races and professions. Imposter syndrome isn't just about feeling unworthy. It's more complex than that. It's about feeling out of place, even when you've earned your spot. It's about feeling like a fake despite being genuine. It's about doubting your worth, even when you've proven yourself time and again. And here's the kicker. It's not just the newcomers or the underqualified who feel this way. Some of the most accomplished and respected individuals in their fields, from CEOs to award-winning artists, from scientists to entrepreneurs, have admitted to grappling with imposter syndrome. Now, why does this matter? Because imposter syndrome can hinder your progress. It can stop you from taking on new challenges, from stepping out of your comfort zone, from reaching your full potential. It can make you feel isolated, as if you're the only one struggling with these feelings. But let's dispel that myth right here, right now. Imposter syndrome doesn't discriminate. It affects women of all races and professions. Whether you're a doctor saving lives, a teacher shaping minds, an artist creating beauty, or a mother raising the future, you may have faced this invisible enemy. And that's why it's crucial to address this issue, to shine a light on it, to talk about it. Because once we acknowledge its presence, we can start to fight back. We can start to reclaim our confidence, our self-worth, and our rightful place in the world. Imposter syndrome can be quite a burden, but remember, you're not alone in this fight. Now, listen to the voices of women who have faced and overcome imposter syndrome. From the bustling streets of New York to the serene landscapes of rural Japan, women from all walks of life have grappled with the invisible enemy of imposter syndrome. Their stories, as diverse as the women themselves, are filled with courage, resilience, and most importantly, triumph. Consider the tale of a young African-American woman from Chicago who battled imposter syndrome as she climbed the corporate ladder in a predominantly male industry. She felt like a fraud, constantly doubting her accomplishments. But then she realized that her success was not a mistake, but a result of her hard work and dedication. She finally silenced the nagging voice of doubt and embraced her achievements. Then there's the story of a middle-aged Latina from Texas who grappled with imposter syndrome while pursuing her dream of becoming a renowned chef. She questioned her culinary skills and felt undeserving of praise. However, she learned to trust her talents and passion, and now runs a successful restaurant, inspiring other aspiring chefs. Let's also remember the testimony of a young Asian woman who, despite her brilliant academic record, felt she didn't belong in the world of academia. She battled imposter syndrome throughout her university years, always feeling out of place. But she chose to believe in herself, and today she's a well-respected professor, proving that self-doubt has no place in the pursuit of one's dreams. And finally, the story of a mature Caucasian woman who, after raising her children, decided to start her own business. She was plagued by imposter syndrome, feeling she was too old and inexperienced. Yet she persevered, proving that it's never too late to follow your heart. These women, from different races, ages, and backgrounds, have all faced and conquered their imposter syndrome. Their struggles were real, but so were their victories. They chose to believe in themselves, to silence the imposter within, and to embrace their true potential. Their stories are a testament to the power of resilience and self-belief. Imposter syndrome isn't a personal failing, it's a common psychological phenomenon. And to understand this, let's delve into the psychology behind it. Imposter syndrome is like an uninvited guest that sneaks into your mind, planting seeds of self-doubt and undermining your achievements. So where does it come from? Well, it's not a one-size-fits-all answer. For some, it may originate from early life experiences, such as being labeled as the smart one in the family, thus creating pressure to always succeed. For others, it could stem from societal expectations or stereotypes, making them feel like they need to constantly prove their worth. The symptoms of imposter syndrome can be as diverse as its origins. It could manifest as a constant fear of being found out as a fraud, or an inability to internalize accomplishments, attributing success to luck or external factors rather than personal abilities. It can also lead to overworking or perfectionism, as an attempt to match up to perceived standards. The effects of imposter syndrome extend beyond personal discomfort. It can impact one's personal and professional life, causing stress, anxiety, low self-confidence, and even burnout. It can make individuals reluctant to pursue opportunities, fearing they're not good enough or that they'll fail. But here's the thing, imposter syndrome is not a testament to your abilities, but rather a misperception of them. It's a distorted lens through which you're viewing your achievements, fueled by a fear of judgment or failure. It's important to remember that everyone, at one point or another, has felt like an imposter. Even the most successful people you know have probably experienced it. This doesn't make it any less real or challenging, but it does highlight its commonality. So why does understanding all of this matter? Because acknowledging the root of your imposter syndrome is the first step towards disempowering it. It's about recognizing that these feelings of self-doubt aren't a reflection of your actual capabilities. Understanding the root of imposter syndrome is the first step to overcoming it. So let's take that step together. It's time to reclaim your confidence and banish the imposter within. Imposter syndrome can be a formidable adversary, but with the right strategies and techniques, it's one you can conquer. Let's dive into some practical ways to combat this self-doubt. Firstly, positive affirmations. These are powerful tools that can help reshape your mindset. When you start to feel like an imposter, try telling yourself, I am capable, I am deserving, I am enough. Repeat these affirmations daily, let them sink in, and watch as they start to change how you perceive yourself. Next, don't underestimate the power of seeking support. Talking about your feelings with trusted friends, mentors, or professionals can be incredibly therapeutic. They can provide a fresh perspective, reassurance, and practical advice. Remember, everyone experiences self-doubt at some point, and it's okay to ask for help. Another crucial strategy is challenging negative thoughts. When your mind starts to spiral with self-doubt, pause and ask yourself, is this thought based on fact or fear? Often you'll find that it's the latter. By questioning your thoughts in this way, you can start to break the cycle of self-doubt and replace it with self-assurance. It's also beneficial to celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Each victory, each step forward, is proof of your ability and worth. So take a moment to acknowledge your successes and give yourself the credit you deserve. Finally, remember that everyone makes mistakes, and it's okay to fail. What matters is not the fall, but how you rise after it. Use your failures as stepping stones, learn from them, and grow stronger. With these strategies in your arsenal, you have the power to defeat imposter syndrome. You are not an imposter. You are capable, you are deserving, and most importantly, you are enough. It's time to believe in yourself and embrace your true potential.